Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session we're going to focus on stepping up with an elastic band. An easy way to add resistance to a step up is by using an elastic band. You would simply put the band under one foot, and each hand has the band, or one hand, it's your choice. And the simplest way is just to grab it so that it's barely taut to start, and as you step up the band will increase its intensity, adding resistance. And as you bend the knee to step down, the resistance decreases. So unlike unlike a traditional weight that does not change, as the band stretches, it increases the resistance, and as it slackens, it decreases the resistance. This is a great way to focus on increasing intensity as you move up and down. It really helps your body adjust to subtle shifts during movement, which is part of natural life, right? So that's the reason we're using this today. It's because A, it's healthy, B, it's fun, C, it's interesting to think about. Now, I'm going to take my band to the same side hand of foot that's on the box. It's coming from my foot to my thumb and index finger. That's just easier on my wrist. You can grab it any way you want to, keeping the shoulders wide. My other foot is on the floor, to the side mostly, but slightly behind. The further back this floor foot is, the easier it is to keep my heel bone on the box. You want to keep the heel bone on the box the whole time. Both knees are bent here. So first thing I do is I shift over and I push down. The toes can be on or off the floor. Choose the height of stepping up that works best for you. I'm going to bend the banded knee and then step down. You shift over to push up nice and tall, 9, and then bend to return. Keep your shoulders open wide here because the band is pulling you forward. Shift to press up nice and tall, 8, you got it, and then bend to return, great. Shift to press, 7, easy, bend the whatever leg is elevated, breathe when you're stepping onto, push down, 6, keeping the back of that heel bone on the box the whole time. Breathe deeply, 5, you want to really try and bend the box knee first before you think of shifting off. So what tends to happen, breathe deeply forward, is people shift their weight without bending the standing leg first. Breathe deeply. A great way to practice is to bend the leg first, then shift your weight to come down. Just 2 more. Easy, breathe. 2, bend, and then shift your weight down. Press and shift up. Bend, then step down. We're going to do the other side. So what I mean by saying what most people do, I'll do one example quickly here, is as they're up, they tend to shift off of a straight leg, which makes controlling the descent much more difficult. Instead, bend your standing leg, and that makes the descent much more controllable, though a bit more, challenging in terms of the endurance required. First thing you do is you shift over the leg and push up. Stay on that leg and bend it, and then step down. Shift to press, 9, shoulder stays open, bend to return, great. Shift to press up tall, 8. And then bend. We started from the side first. That tends to be easier. 7 for people to get the step up pattern in their body. Going forward and back tends to be a bit more difficult. Breathe deeply, 6, just across the board. Easy bend, so a nice gentle entry into stepping up. Breathe deeply, 5, is to start going side to side first to get the hips, get the 4, the outer and inner leg. Breathe to get more circulation, more stimulation. Breathe deeply, 3, because they control a lot of that motion that you need for balance directly. Breathe deeply, push, 2, and then return. It's harder to feel when you're going forward and back to start. Not impossible, not crazily difficult, but just I've noticed that over the years, people do a bit better when they start going side to side versus stepping up and stepping back down. Now this next variation, you can do the same. We're going to add a little bicep curl, so it comes from my foot to my pinky fingers. And the other leg is behind the same side hip, other leg is in front, so my legs are not crossed. Right, I'm not on a tightrope. It's the same thing though. As you shift forward, you're going to bend the elbows. Woo! Bicep curl, that balance. Bend the knee to return. You can see that. See that difference there, right? Shift forward and bicep curl. 9. Now we're really increasing the resistance here because the band is stretching a lot more as we step up and bend the elbows as well. 8. That increases the resistance quite dramatically. Breathe deeply, shift and press. 7. Very good job. Easy. It would have been smarter of me and kinder to myself in terms of 6. Feeling my ego strong. If I would have done this side to side first, perhaps. Breathe deeply, shift to press up, 5. Bend to return. It's hard to keep that hip aligned as you shift to push up, 4. Hard to keep aligned as you bend and step down as well. It wants to go out to the side for a lot of people, myself included, 3. Shoulders stand nice and wide, easy. Again, shift to press, 2. Really good job. And return. Again, shift to press, really great work there. and then return, other side. Really nice work. Right? Again, the legs are in line with the hips as much as they can be. Pinkies to the band come from your foot to your pinky finger. Shift, press up, stand tall. Bend your standing knee to return. So we shift, press up nice and tall, curl those elbows up, 9. And then shoulders stay wide to return. Shift to press up tall, 8. Bend that standing knee to step back. Shift, press and drive, 7. Good. Bend that knee to return, easy. Shift to push, breathe deeply, 6. You got it. Bend to lengthen down. You're doing really well. Breathe to press, 5. Really keeping the back of the heel bone on the surface the whole time of the leg that you're stepping up. Breathe deeply, 4. Try not to let it lift. If the structure that you're stepping on is too high, use a lower structure. 3, or if you can safely, build up the surface area around. So maybe put a big book that doesn't move too, that you feel like stepping on, or something solid like a block, easy of wood. Breathe deeply. Something that's not going to move though a lot. So the hard thing about building the floor up around whatever you're using is it has to be really sturdy and stalled. It can't tip or make it unsafe. Right? It's easier to choose a lower surface to step up to versus elevating the floor around whatever surface you've got. I'm going to try the same thing with the bicep curl on both hands, starting from the side. I'm going to shift and bicep curl to press up nice and tall, bend to return. That's right. Just shift to press up tall, 9, so stay nice and wide, bend to return. Again, shift to press up, 8. Very good job. Bending, really nice job. Take your time. Shift to press, 7. Very good job. Bend to return, shoulders stay open. You can feel how the band's pulling your body forward. 6, you have to really resist that, both gravity and the band. 5, tend to pull your body forward, most people. Breathe, it's rare to have it pull you back. Breathe deeply, 4. Make sure the heel bone staying on the surface the whole time of that stepping up leg. 3, especially on the way up and down. Keep that back of the heel bone on that surface, making contact 2 the entire time. One more time. Breathe, breaks your grip. Don't worry about it. Yeah, other side. Really good work. Again, the band's in the middle of the foot. From the foot to your pinky finger, shift to push up, curl up, 10. Bend the block knee to return. Shift to press up tall, 9. Shoulders stay wide. You got it. And then return. Take your time. Shift to press up, 8. Very good job. And curl to control. Doesn't matter how high or low your thing is that you're stepping up to. 7. It's got to be comfortable to your joints. So maybe on one side you feel your knee. 6, in an uncomfortable way. On the other side you don't. That means on both sides you have to have the lower that stepping that you're stepping, whatever thing you're stepping up to should probably be lower to the floor so that both knees are comfortable. So if the one leg's having a hard time, you lower the surface for both legs. 3, easy. That's just how it goes. Easy. Keep the back of the heel bone pressing down. 2 for most people. Easy. Again, one more time. Again, bicep curl, press up. That was really well done. And then return. I'm going to step from behind. I'm going to change this again. I'm going to take the band to my opposite side hand, both straps. This is going to be quite a bit different. My body's going to respond differently to this, right? So as I step and curl, the band is pulling my body this way, encouraging my hip to go even more out to the side. I have to really resist that. Bend the stop knee to return. I also have to resist my shoulder being pulled forward by the resistance of the band as well. 9, bend to return. Take your time. Curl up to press. 8, very good job. Bending. It's really great for everybody to do this. Again, this changing resistance, weight load. 7, as you step up, it really encourages your body to respond in real time. 6, to what you're doing, which is a really powerful training method. Breathe deeply. Press and drive. 5, control. Bend to return, easy. Again, increasing as you step up. 4, really good job. Bending, because yes, in life I understand you rarely increase weight as you step up to something. 3, that's not the actual real world translation. It's more than encouraging your body to respond every moment because you're changing the resistance as you press up. Easy, breathe, and return. You can think of it as making things more lively and interesting for your neuromuscular system because you are increasing resistance as you move. And your whole body has to respond differently than if the weight load does not change. Right? Here we go. And again, as I step up, this band is really pushing this hip out to the side and really pulling my body the other way to resist all of that. Bend to return. Bicep curl to press. Woo! 9. You got it. Bend, return. Keeping the shoulder open. Try not to let it round forward. Nice and tall. 8. Again, keeping the back of the hip bone connected the whole time. Press and drive up. 7. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't mention it earlier, you don't need to have anything to step up to. 6, you can just demarcate on the floor which leg you're stepping up on or towards. 5, and that's totally good work as well. Breathe deeply. Control. You don't have to step up to something. 4, to make it powerful for yourself. Breathe deeply. 3, it's just one tool of many, and all the variables have import. Breathe deeply. 2, they just have different things that they accomplish. Slightly. Breathe deeply. Yeah, that was really well done. We're going to go to the side again. I'm going to change the resistance again. Now, I'm going to keep my hands at my shoulders this time and just step up that way. 10. And then bend to return. Now, the endurance is on my elbows, the muscle soft tissues that bend my elbows and keep my shoulder girdle in line. 8. Have to work differently. Breathe deeply, because my elbow's not moving. 7. Take your time, return. The weight load is still shifting. 6, the bend is still stretching more on the way up than it is on the way down, so that's still changing. Breathe deeply. 5, so it's really fun, in case you're looking for a word for that. Bend to push. 4, bend to return. Easy, shoulders open wide. Breathe deeply. 3, bend that leg to return. 2 more, again. Press and drive up. 2, excellent work. 1 more time, again. Press to drive up. You did really well there. And return. Let's switch to the other side. Really great job. Again, make sure the band's in the middle of the foot, hands, shoulders, stretch to push down, bend that extended leg to return. Press to drop. 9, take your time, bend the leg, then think of moving off of it. Press up, stay on that leg as you bend it, and then return. Easy. Press to drive. 7, shoulders open, bending gently. You got it. Press. Reach. 6, fantastic. Bend a step down. That's right. Drive it all the way up. Nice and tall. 5, shoulders open. Control. Easy. Chest wide. Breathe deeply. 4. Excellent work there. Control. Great job. Push to drive. 3. Fantastic work. Breathe deeply. Easy. Drive. 2. Woo. Keeping that heel down. 1 more time. Keep that back of the heel bone on that surface. And then return. Rest. Excellent work. We're going to change it yet again. All right? You don't have to. It's what I'm doing, so you have a bunch of options here. Hands by your shoulders. Now, as we shift forward, I'm going to press the arms out to the side. Then return my hands to the shoulder. Push it up. 9. Take your time. And then bend to return easy. Again, breathe deeply. 8. Very good job. A lot more stimulating. 7 to my upper quadrant. 6, my shoulder girdle especially. Breathe deeply, but still we're increasing the weight load. 5, as we step up and down, because the bend is stretching more. Breathe to push. 4. Excellent work there. Control. Breathe. Drive and reach all the way out there. 3. Bend the knee and elbow to return. Again. Push. Reach. 2. Fantastic job. Return. 1 more time. Easy. Reach. Such a good feeling. Other side. Last round. Very good job. Again, foot in the middle of the band. Hands to your shoulders. As you shift forward, press up, push down on the blocks, reach the arms out. Bend the elbows in, bend the blocks, knee. Again, push, drop. 9, take your time. Bend, return. Really good job there. Easy. Push, drop. Oh, look, nice and tall. 8, push the arms out. Bend, return. That's really good. Again, drive and stretch all the way. 7. Take a break. It's all right. This gets to be intense, specifically again for your shoulder girdle. 6. But for your whole body in general. Breathe. Shift to press. 5. Then bend that knee and elbow to return. Just 1 more. You can do this. Push and reach. 4. Good work. Bend, return. You got it. Easy. Shift to drive out there. 3. Fantastic. Return. Shift to press. 2. And return. 1 more time. Shift to press. Yes. You did really, really well. Congratulations. Box or whatever is in front of you. Again, you just use the floor. Hands behind your head. Twist towards the knee that's bent forward. Oh, and then return. Let's do 2 more there. Rotate, grow tall, relaxing your shoulders. And return. 1 more time. Nice swap. Again, easy. Rotate and twist. Great job. Bring it back and then switch your legs around. Easy breathe. As you twist towards leg, you can think of pressing the top of your thigh bones towards each other. That will help your knee not fall off to the side or the hips stay fairly stable. Twist, rotate, breathe deeply. 2. In theory, anyways. Relax your shoulders. 1 more time. Easy. Twist, rotate. Yes. Really great job. 2 feet down, interlace your fingers, palms up. Hips go one way, you stretch the other. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And bring it up tall. And again, if you go the other way, oh, that's a good feeling this way as well. That's so great. Bring it up tall. You're going to twist around. You can bend your knees or not. Keep the back of the hip on the floor. Straight into return. Go the other way around. Rotate, exhaling. Big breath in center. As you exhale, press the palms down through the ether, feet through the earth, shoulders wide across the walls, head through the clouds, ready for whatever's next in front of you. Congratulations. Excellent work. I hope you enjoyed the variability of increasing resistance as you step up. You can feel your body really has to respond at every moment because the resistance is always changing. That's very nourishing. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.